Today's story is Georgia in Hawaii. After 5 days at sea, Georgia O'Cliffe arrived on the Green Island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. She was greeted with silver coins and lies of plumerias, wild ginger, and crown flower. Aloha, Georgia! It was February 1939, and the Hawaiian Pineapple Company had invited the famous artist to tour Hawaii. They wanted her to create 2 paintings to promote the delights of pineapple juice. Georgia visited the pineapple field soon after the arrival of the island of Oahu. She found the sharp and silvery fruit quite strange and beautiful. She wanted to live nearby so she could study it up close, but the pineapple company would not let her. Only workers live near the fields, they said. Georgia protested that she was a worker too and could live wherever she wanted. The company refused to allow it. Instead, they presented her with a pineapple. Georgia was disgusted. She did not want to paint the fruit now that it had been picked, and she will not let anyone tell her what to paint. That's by the pineapple trouble. Georgia started her tour. She flew to the island of Maui. There, she stayed on the old sugar plantation at the edge of the rainforest and carried a paper umbrella when it rained. In a barrel banana wagon, she drove the tightly winding mountain roads. Georgia went where she wanted, when she wanted. And Georgia painted. Georgia painted waterfalls and green platted mountains, lava hardened into fantastic shapes, and delicate feathered fish hooks that she collected like seashells. And Georgia painted the blue sea. Next, she traveled by steamer to the big island of Hawaii, where she admired volcanoes that rose thousands of feet into the sky. She walked on black sand beaches reached only by boat and studied a rare piece of red coral. She met the local cattle rangers, or panalo. These Hawaiian cowboys showed her their gardens. And Georgia painted flowers. Bird of paradise and philodendron, footlong heliconia, and fragrant plumeria, torch ginger and silver cup, lotus and hibiscus. She painted a nanahuna that she picked by the side of the road. It reminded Georgia of her favorite desert flower, the Jimson weed. In Cooley, her last stop, Georgia visited with local artists. She stayed at the seaside home of the former Hawaiian queen near Kola, a small mill town surrounded by fields of wild sugar cane. Soon, she was used to the scent of burning sugar in the air. Georgia was even starting to look like an island girl. But too soon Georgia's Hawaiian tour was over. It was now April and time for her to return home. From the deck of the elegant ocean liner, Georgia watched the green islands grow smaller and smaller until it was just her and the sea and the sky. Georgia had created nearly 20 paintings of Hawaii, but she never painted a pineapple. Instead, she gave her Hawaiian Pineapple Company paintings of the Hogan flower and the paiapa tree. They were not happy. They wanted pineapple. Georgia was not happy either. She was not going to be told what he painted. But then, she thought about Hawaii and all that had given her. She decided to give the company what they wanted. 26 hours later, a Hawaiian pineapple arrived in Georgia's penthouse in New York City, though Georgia didn't need it. When she closed her eyes, she could still see Hawaii and its sharp and beautiful fruit. And Georgia painted a pineapple.